we're live.
Hello, internet. How are you today, Slug fans? Yeah, we're here. Just we're Slugfest Games. We this is the Red Dragon Inn. This is a fun game, and you should all buy it. But who am I kidding? You probably all already own it.
Yes.
So
I'm
tell
just
your friends to go buy it. But
they're all
today,
waiting on their copies and or the new stuff.
right. In the meantime, we are here just playing RDI, answering questions, etc. As usual, ask us all your burning questions in the chat because it's more interesting when people are interacting. So here we are.
Yes.
The theme today is Furry Friends.
so,
So we got Kaylin, Molly, and Zariah. Who's going first?
The randomization cube indicated that Jen will be going first. Let's find out about Wolfric.
Kneel before me. So I'm playing Kaylin, the renegade, and Wolfric, her companion, who is a cool, edgy wolf with an ear piercing.
Look at that edge.
That makes him cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's feeling playful in the card that I've got revealed, so he doesn't look super edgy. He looks like you should pet him. You should not pet Wolfric.
Yes.
He was super, like, we wanted him to be super edgy, but then Rose, I think this was Rose.
Yes.
Rose drew him super cute, and then we were like, well, okay, that's fine. And we went to print and everybody loved him because he's cute. So okay, yeah. I guess
it went over
guess
well.
This was a happy accident.
We trust our artists.
I think he's got piercings on both ears because that's one of those curved bar
studs.
Piercings.
That might be the case. Yeah, who knows?
Because it comes in. Who knows? Yeah.
How did Wolfric get these piercings?
I don't know.
But he's a good fit for Kaylin, and they are good buddies. And the way I play Kaylin is Kaylin starts with one of Wolfric's moods already revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfric's moods alter things that happen to me or the effects of cards I play. So I'm going to have to deal with Wolfric being playful until I reveal his next mood. Which means that whenever I would lose Fortitude, that Fortitude loss is increased by 1. If the Fortitude loss is from an action sometimes or anytime card, the player who played that card also loses 1 Fortitude. So, it sucks for me, but it also sucks for other people. So that's fine, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and you're also going first, which is very lucky when Wolfric is playful.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Oh no, Demystic sound isn't working.
No.
Your phone is dumb. Here, volume on. Is it plugged in? Is it turned on?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
You try turning it off and back on.
Jeff and I did some of that on Wednesday.
The worst. All right, well.
Goofy Funny calls this Kaylin, Zariah, and Kaylin 2.0. So yes. Yes,
that's funny because
you found us out.
Yes, Kaylin 2.0. Okay, never mind. My brain was swapping 2 categories.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of think of Molly as Lizwick 2.0. But there, yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out our fans are noticing that we're running out of ideas.
Never.
Folks, we're fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're fine with these criticisms. It's fine. It's amusing.
We're working on more stuff right now, even. And no,
Sentient tankard when?
Sentient tankard when?
I mean, it's Mimic.
Yeah.
No, it's a playable character. I don't want a side character with sentient tankard.
Sorry, folks. Sentient tankard never.
Go ahead, Kaylin.
Yeah. I'm working on it. Don't rush me.
Oh, she's Hunan beefing the character pitch.
Of course.
Actually, we do have a sentient tankard because that's Amber the Elemental.
So
already did it.
Multiple ones. Anyways, do not mess with me. You both lose 1 Fortitude.
Oh no. But if I hit you back, then you'll hit me again.
Yes.
Yeah, I lose 1 fortitude.
Yeah, I also lose 1 fortitude. You get away with Moida.
Moida, yes.
Moida.
Yes. 2 single fortitude hits.
Yes.
The balance has shifted already.
The value.
Truly. The gyre is widening. Now I order a drink. I order it for Sam.
Yay.
Then I drink my drink.
Dark
ale. Dark ale.
It's the darkest of ales, which I do nothing about.
Come on. A little bit.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Time out.
Yeah,
what?
Soraya might do something.
There we go. Elementals really know how to partay. And Amber's going to just shoot 2 more beer in your beer.
All right, then. I guess that's how that's going to be.
Okay.
It's extremely beersy.
And that summons
and now
Amber the Elemental.
Now I should talk about Soraya. Soraya has a bunch of cards that have icons of her 3 elemental pals. They are Amber the Elemental, Scrappy the Lion, and Bandit the Ferret. Many cards let me put one of the things on this here Chimera card. If I get all 3, I flip it over and they turn into the Chimera. There are 2 things I can do with the Chimera. One is I can play it as an action to flip it over and just have somebody lose 3 fortitude like a normal hit. Or some of my cards also have a fancier effect if I dispel Chimera when I play them. So, that's that. She's cool. Okay. Now it is my turn. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I might want that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna draw 4.
4 new cards.
Well, now I'm gonna do something slightly different. That doesn't quite work. Nah, I'm gonna stick with
the beer goat. I'm following along with chat. Sorry.
What's Oh, it might not always be burning. Okay.
Only when it's full of Dragon's Breath Ale.
So, for those of you who haven't played the demo scenario of Tales from the Red Dragon Inn, first of all, you should do so. It's really fun. But the premise is there's this beer goat wandering of its own accord through the map, and you have to protect it, even though there's like fire shooting like everywhere and monsters beating you and it up. And so
yes,
yeah.
drunken bandits have been into the cargo on the beer goat, and that means that there's some leaky kegs with Dragon's Breath Ale on its back. Neither
Molly,
are you supposed to pour your own Dragon's Breath Ale, nor are you supposed to let it spill everywhere.
Hey Molly, Scrappy only looks cute.
Although this is one of those cards with a cool Chimera effect.
It is thematically weak for for Scrappy to be going after Molly, because Molly would just be like, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?" and like, and then she'd be playing with Scrappy.
Oh yes. Not now. It's feeding time.
Feeding time.
I'm gonna go wheel this barrel full of goodies to all of the animal friends who will be introduced to momentarily.
I believe that she buys them all for the steak.
Yes.
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good
steak? Boy? Who wants a giant ham steak? Yes, who's a good boy? Who wants a giant ham steak?
Oh, did we flip over a new Wolfric?
Yep.
Yeah, that we did. Yep. He is rambunctious. Yep. Whenever you gain alcohol content. Okay.
We're gonna buy a drink here. Sorry, order a drink. Wow, I haven't said buy a drink in a long time. And then I drank this kajigger. And hey, look.
Woohoo! Congrats.
Wow, okay.
Hooray for me.
Hi, I'm Molly, the stable hand. If you look on my board here, the first thing I do on my turn is reveal a beast that comes from my stables. Beasts are revealed and added to a queue above my board that goes from left to right. So I have 3 spots on my queue, and then eventually they just go away. Many of them have immediate effects, like this passed out adventurer. I lug this passed out adventurer over to the stables and gain a gold from the inn. Hooray! Free money! So that's an immediate effect for me. I'm just going to pull a random one. Come on. There we go.
That's pretty anti-thematic as the first beast.
I know, right? There we go. Others, like Philip the giant groundhog, might have a rival ability, which means that Philip doesn't get along with another animal somewhere in the stables deck. And if that animal is already in play, Philip's rival ability triggers and does something bad. But you'll notice that Philip isn't an immediate card. Here, I'll zoom in. It is a sometimes card, which means that I can later, as long as Philip's in the queue, discard Philip as a sometimes card to resolve his effect, which would be ignoring an event or a round of gambling. So all sorts of fun stuff like that. But instead, I just get a passed out adventurer, and where do passed out adventurers live? In the stables.
In stables.
They're nice stables, don't worry. It's like 3 stories tall or something.
In the stables, unless they already got themselves a nice room, in which case,
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like to think Warthorn's classy enough to have somebody haul them up to their room that they paid for, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if they got the money.
Unless they were a troublemaker.
That's a good one.
If they were like an angry drunk and they started causing trouble, then yeah, definitely stables.
Yeah. Zariah, don't feed the animals. I feed the animals, including Scrappy.
1 fortitude.
1 fortitudes, and then after this card resolves, because it's got the horseshoe, I reveal a new animal for the stables.
I'm going to take the fortitude.
Okay.
That is all.
Card resolves. I reveal that. Hey, look at that. Philip's on top. Philip temporarily lives over here to check to see if there are any rivals, and then everyone conga lines into a spot. And then, since I got this extra money, other wench, bring some drinks for my friends.
Oh, Tiny has made an entrance with a glib question. Nice.
Oh, excellent.
If a mount is discarded, does it go on Roxana's meat pile? And, yeah, good to have you back, Tiny. Thanks.
Now, just so you know, there's no such thing as a meat pile. It's called the cutting board.
Yes.
Push glasses up nose gesture.
Dang it.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Oh, Molly's in trouble.
Well, that's slightly better, but
Molly's
it's still bad.
Yeah.
We'll save this one for later, right, boy? Ignore a drink. Also, more shenanigans.
Who's a good booze boy?
Who's a good booze boy? Elrond. Elendral. Elrond. Elendral the unicorn. Yay. That's handy.
Ooh.
Elrond sounds like something that's trying to sell me an entrepreneurial starting package, and then I can start recruiting other people.
Oh man.
End of your turn, you may discard 2 to gain a fortitude.
You
only have 4 cards.
I'm gonna go ahead and discard 2 and gain a fortitude.
Wow.
It's a good deal.
2 cards, get him.
Only got 2 cards, you should gamble.
Get him.
I mean,
and then Philip can just get me out of the round again.
Tiny also.
Gurky NFTs, yeah.
Can't
wait for Gurky NFTs to catch on. Yeah, the maybe of the pose of him from Lord of Coin or something.
Right, and maybe if you go to look at your NFT, there's also an audio file that plays, and he goes, "Gambling, gambling."
How about more gambling?
Buy another NFT.
So someone described NFTs to me as the Beanie Babies of Bitcoins.
Yeah.
Like Like
Alright.
the faker version of fake money.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so my girlfriend calls NFTs MLMs for men.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
Before my discard and draw phase,
Yes.
Zariah, tip the winch.
Great. Good eye.
Oh,
Bandit.
no!
I use gold from the inn. I get bandit. You have
The
unwittingly
fools among
fallen
us!
into my trap. Ha 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 ha.
How dare we play cards against you so that you
Now
trigger
I'm
your card effects?
slightly more powerful.
Oh dear. Oh no.
NFTs are dangerous. All jokes aside, do not buy Nerodia's fake
Nerodia's
tokens.
Nerodia's fake tokens. Yeah.
Shouldn't that be Nerodia's Fang tokens?
Ah!
I'm just trying to push the theme here. Yeah.
It's
No
no
wonder
longer an
not
RDI
activists.
stream. It is now an NFT stream.
NFT stream, yes.
Good
Yes.
God.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Jargon.
Go do whatever you want with your
buzzword.
money. However, don't buy NFTs, buy more RDI games instead.
Yes.
You'll be able to play with your RDI games and like touch them.
Yeah, they'll
And-
exist.
And also, people won't be able to just freely put RDI games in your wallet that that also execute malicious code.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. We put QR codes on our rulebooks now. We could put something bad in those.
We could, but I don't believe that that's conducive to our company motivations. So let's gamble. Gambling.
Gambling.
I'm gonna wait to see what Zariah does.
I ante a picture of an ugly monkey. It's gonna be worth an entire tavern in 5 months.
I'm gonna discard Philip to avoid the round of gambling. Thank you, Philip. Nothing's below you.
Get it?
Nah.
Except canonically the tavern's cellar, but you know.
I was the tavern cellar, and then the entire Undercity, and the more I think about this card, the more I'm like, oh, don't think about this card. Do I want to do this or not?
You never said that Red Dragon Inn was a thinking game.
Yeah. Some things aren't meant to be taken literally.
Yes.
I would like to simply pass and give you this coin out of the goodness of my heart.
Congratulations.
I love it. I'm happy to have given you an opportunity to prove your generosity
Woohoo.
to the world.
It's a secret hit for 3.
Well, there's nothing secret about it. It's time for me to take 2 alcohol content and also lose a fortitude. Thanks, Wolfric.
Thanks, Wolfric.
It's okay. You're just shotgunning all the bad ones.
Yeah, they give the bad. There's only a few bad things in this deck, and you've already hit 2 of them.
Needy! You hit them all.
Here's the worst of them all.
You're done.
Wow.
It's all up from here.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's actually all.
This wolf's really holding me back. Hilariously, here's a timing question for you. So let's say that I play this sometimes card when his mood changes and change it again. Do I take a fortitude?
Oh, yeah. I think you do still lose the fortitude. I think that's... Yeah. Sam, is that in the rules?
I believe that is the case.
Covered that. I believe we covered that.
Because specifically nothing can be played while Wolfric's mood is changing.
Well, I'd rather...
something like that.
I'd rather take 1 fortitude than all the fortitude. So there. Now he's feeling stalwart.
That's the good one.
Suck it.
Just went from worst to first, basically.
Good stuff.
Okay. Well, now it's
Tarek
my
Terran
turn.
saying that anteing a valuable monkey. Yeah, something he would do. This hasn't been appraised yet, but I'm sure that it's going to fetch a mighty price.
Mighty blockchainy price.
Yeah, it's a tough
In
call.
RDI,
Like,
the blockchain is literally just a chain of physical blocks. They're just these tiny arcane bricks the GOG is linking together one by one.
he just pinches the corner and pulls the chain,
You-
pulls the metal part out.
If you want help, GOG, remember, blocks go append only.
I've been reading Marshall, and it's a manga about a guy who trained his body in muscles because he didn't have any innate magical talents, and he's just muscling his way through magic school. Like, oh, it's flight climb, it's broom flying class. I'm going to throw the broom and then jump so hard that it looks like I'm riding it.
This sounds incredibly dumb.
It is amazing.
It's super dumb, but in this really charming and fun way.
Like,
it's very.
This sounds like this sounds like so far past that sort of trope of you can do it manga that it almost sounds ironic.
Yes.
Like there's this huge genre of you can do it manga and anime, right? And this sounds almost like it's spoofing that.
Oh yeah, it 100% is. It's in the same vein of One Punch Man, where you literally you start off with there's no power scaling. The protagonist is already at the top end.
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep it interesting when you've already defined that the protagonist will win? Anyway, strong GOG energy.
You're getting chimeraed.
I'm getting chimeraed to the face. Whoa, girl! Whoa!
What? Stop having cards. Okay.
I refuse.
Okay.
She a little birdie told her that she was supposed to fly away.
I spent chimera for that.
That means you have a lot of sometimes cards in your hand. And Chimera was there to give you an action when you otherwise would have whiffed. Yes, Tiny. Adonis did muscle his way through Bard School.
But perhaps not in the way we think.
Okay, that goes away. I take this.
Man, we're getting a lot of drink events obviated by being parts of chasers so far.
What do we got here? Zephyr the Pegasus. Pick another player. They discard the top card of the drinking pile if able. If they do, I discard the top card of my drink me pile. Sure, Kalen, pitch a card, and then I too shall pitch a card. Oh, I pitch a chaser. Oh, we've pitched another event. No events today.
Dang.
Discard and draw. I discard nothing. I draw 6.
What? Okay. Every once in a while on the stream, I ask this: what's everybody playing these days? In Meat Space. Well, I suppose also online. I've been playing Gaia Project. I've been playing Cook Serve Delicious 3.
Oh, they're on 3 now.
3 came out last year apparently, and I didn't even realize it. And I was like, "This exists? I must."
All right.
What's everybody playing?
Looks like Tiny played Kingdom Death Monster, which sounds edgy, and that seems accurate.
Edge is like that. Its brand is Edge. Edge and boobs.
So many boobs.
And monsters.
And monsters. That's true. Like some of the monsters, I'm just like, whoa, that's some good monster right there.
You have very, very far stretched the meaning of the term miniature.
Maxiature.
Bigature sometimes.
Bigature.
Yes. Bigature.
Like I remember when HeroClix came out with the Galactus figure, and you're like, Jesus, it's huge, because it's to the scale of the Kirby covers where Galactus can hold the Silver Surfer figure.
Yes, which honestly, yeah. I'm so glad that they went there. They went all the way. They were all in.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Buy this
Also
$100
just-
piece of plastic.
And people did.
Yep.
Now I'm just remembering the Shadowrun game.
Oh God, those
Wait,
were.
are you whiffing on an action?
I whiffed on an
No,
action.
Nice.
Sam did.
Yeah. Are you talking about the one
Is
that
your
had
turn?
where you had the action
Nice.
figures?
Yeah, it was like an action figure on this like bigger, more complex HeroClix dial. It was like a multi-dial situation. Also, I
Yeah.
think you could pop open that dial and there was, stuff inside.
Yeah,
so
you
keep
kept
your
the extra
dice and
hands and like weapons and dice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any gas, Jen. You got gas for this.
I'm letting this old girl stab the tankard. It's okay. The unicorn will
I
be
got no
fine.
gas for this.
The unicorn will be fine. Don't worry about the dragon's birthday.
No unicorns were harmed.
Hashtag Nerf Sam. Okay, so what Tiny's talking about these Otome
games.
Otome game wa nandesu ka?
I believe it's one of those visual novel games where you pretend you date girls.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
I've seen ads for those on my phone.
Yeah. Someday I need to play. Oh, what's the pigeon one? Can't remember what that's called.
Pigeon dating game? What?
No, hold on. Now I gotta take this to Dr. Google.
Oh,
This is gonna bother
there's
me.
a
Come
main plot goal, but then you develop romantic relationships. They're also targeted towards. No, he's explaining it. They are
Hatoful
explaining
boyfriend.
it.
Yes.
Ah,
That's
yes.
the boyfriend. I have heard of this. Yes.
Okay.
Wasn't there one
Otome
about
is when
dating pigeons?
Yes, you're playing the girl. Oh, Hatoful boyfriend is you're a girl, and yes, you date pigeons. In fact, Hatoful boyfriend goes places because you're not just a girl dating pigeons. You are a girl who is probably the last human being on Earth after some kind of apocalyptic event. And only pigeons persist in society. Your character is this typical highly positive, motivated, peppy, Genki girl, but also she lives in a cave, like like girls of old, right? It's just traditional for humans to live in caves. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I believe some of the bad endings of the game are that you go back to your cave and you die of exposure.
Oh, so those games that are like breakdowns of a genre and subversions of a genre, just like Marshall, we brought it back.
It's just looping it back around. It's like we planned it.
Yeah,
But-
I don't pay Elendral to heal, so I'm good.
Cool.
I mean, I could just to discard
That
cards
means-
because my hand's
That
terrible.
means his hand is still bonkers good.
Okay, it's probably good. I've been playing Diablo 2 and Brain Academy. It just came out for the Switch, and it's a
How's that
bunch
working out
of
for you?
logic puzzles. And on Tuesday night, the entire family, me, Cairo, the wife and mother-in-law, all sat down to play brain games against one another.
Against? Wait, so it's competitive?
Yes, and it has different. You play the same game, but the difficulty scales based on other things that you've done, so that
Sure.
it handicaps folks that are on a higher like memorization capability.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, guys, let's gamble.
Gambling.
How about more gambling?
Sure.
Okay.
Jumping the gun.
Pass.
I raise.
How about even more gambling?
How about more gambling?
The voice actor who played Gurky is probably gonna see this and be like, you gotta pay me now.
Do you even know how to play this game?
And your cards can't be negated.
Yep.
Can't catch you cheating.
Yeah. I pass.
Oops, I dropped my cards. Take control of the round of gambling and also
Get it.
reveal from my stable. I don't think anyone. No, you can catch cheaters, right, sir? No, you can't. No one can catch cheaters.
I don't think we have
Kisses
any
the dire
catchers here.
mosquito. Oh. Jeff, what's the funny story about Kisses the dire mosquito?
Basically, we made Erin draw this, even though she's like very like deathly afraid of bugs, and so this was not a fun thing for her to draw. But she still made Kisses very, very adorable.
Mm-hmm. And
She's
we
a
didn't
freaking
make
pro.
her. We just were informed after the fact that she has a phobia about
That's true.
certain flying insects.
I
That's
raise.
Ah, money.
Let's get in here.
More gambling.
About more gambling. I think now is the time for this, but that might be premature. Gambling
I
ahead.
will pass.
All right, Jeff, you played GII. Sam passed. I
Mhm.
passed.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're rich.
I played it at the right time. My one gambling card. Yay.
Woohoo.
Yep.
Okay. Drinksies.
Fortified wine.
Delicious.
Makes healing fun.
Oh, yeah. Flavor text.
All right. 2. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. It's good
Time
for what
up.
ails you.
Oh.
Eh?
I know the
Didn't we
I know the
use-
fun text for a later Healy drinky
but
card.
didn't we actually use that gag somewhere?
Oh, I don't know.
We're gonna have to look it up.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, this is an action.
is that Rough
card
Remedy?
That I thought was an anytime card.
Oh, now you're extra sad that you blew Chimera.
Indeed. Huh. Okay. Well, let me think for a second here. I need to. Anytime summon Amber.
Yeah, that works.
I need to.
Star portals and all that.
You should draw 3.
Mm-hmm.
Something was just a loud thump in my house.
Tarek would like to remind us that Wolfric does
Eric
a
is
thing.
smart and good. I'm a little distracted because, destructive. Whenever I must pay gold to. Whenever I add gold to my stash, I must pay a gold to the inn. Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there is one more kind of bad.
My roomie's
Okay,
time outed one of the cats into my bedroom, so he's fussily prowling around.
Wait. The punishment for the cat is to go visit you.
I don't know as it's punishment as much as, oh, you know what? I know exactly what's happening. So we have 2 cats, Blue Cat and Richard Nixon. And Richard Nixon is very food focused and will happily and greedily steal from Blue Cat, who is a dumb, beautiful, fluffy cloud of goodness.
Sounds very
kind of
Nixon-y.
just let him do it. So
No,
sometimes,
stop.
Yep, and once a day they get wet food at like 3:20
Ow.
p.m. And sometimes Blue Cat's just napping at that time and can't be arsed. Nixon, of course, starts yelling at us to give him his chicken at like 2 p.m. So he's there. And if Blue Cat say 2 hours later, decides to stroll into the kitchen and make little wet food faces at us, then Nixon will happily steal it immediately from him. So he's here so that Blue Cat can actually get a chance to, let's face it, lick the broth off of the wet food and then wander off to take another nap. Cats, everybody.
Cats.
All cats.
It's what's for dinner. Wait.
Damn it, Sam.
All cats. I
What?
gained 2 for my holy water.
The
Yay.
drink deck
Yay.
chooses. Gotten water, gotten holy water.
Kaylin tipped the wench because it doesn't affect
Tiny
Jeff all
ass.
that much.
Tiny asks, have you ever played Boss v Boss? Yes. In fact, that is one of the main ways
I'm gonna
in
hold
which
on to
we
that card.
test, in which we play test new boss characters, because Boss v Boss is actually a lower variance game than Boss v players. So we play some Boss v players to make sure it actually works, and then for balance testing, we tend to focus a little more on Boss v Boss. So, in the meantime, Molly's healing because Molly apparently can't accept any kind of problems.
No, I refuse. My hand was full of no at the start of this game. Except I'm now at that tricky situation where I kind of don't want to play cards and reveal more guys faster because I want these guys to stick around longer.
How sad for your optimizing brain.
It's fine. Zariah, who is also very healthy, takes some damage. I keep reminding you to not feed the animals.
I am going to...
Tin of biscuits.
I am going to...
It's also the
Welcome,
theme
Bobby
play
Monk.
because Snookums is right here.
I take 1. Get your horseshoe.
Bernard, rival. Okay, no Brigitte. Each player, including
Brigitte
myself, gains 2 alcohol content. Players may reduce or ignore this alcohol content gain as though it came from an action card. Well, so this
Action
happens
card.
first because the rival ability goes, and then the conga line, and then the immediate effects. And I will use kisses to prevent my own 2 alcohol content.
That is not a legal play.
Players may reduce or ignore this alcohol content as though it came from an action card. Oh, action card. I need to finish reading the words.
Read the card.
Reading. Not now, it's feeding time.
Mount action. Yep. They got my back.
That's not good.
Anybody care? I'm flipping over the thing. I'm doing it. I'm flipping
Do
it
the
over.
ding.
There it is.
Do we got a poof?
Kaylin?
Huh?
Did Kaylin already take your 2?
Why would I poof? What?
Bernard is making you drink or gain 2 alcohol content as though it came from an action card.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay. I order you a beverage.
Chat, stop distracting
Drink
Jen.
a beverage. It's a beverage.
No, keep distracting Jen. Keep distracting all of us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just playing RDI, which you've done 11 billion times.
Kisses
fine.
deals with my wine.
No.
Oh, but
in fact, add an alcohol content to it.
but lame.
That sounds tough for you.
Bernard, drink it.
Yeah.
Play
Okay.
all of my cards. I have nothing remaining in my deck. Oh, I lose 1 fortitude and discard Bernard. Oh, sorry, discard Brigitte, so I don't get the cool ability on Brigitte. Sadness. I lose a fortitude and discard Brigitte.
Yay, things are slightly starting to go
Slightly,
less well for Molly.
ever so slightly. I don't get the fort ignore. That's awful. I want free 40 North.
Taryn still hasn't played boss mode. Okay, well, you gotta get some friends together and do that. It's super fun and crazy.
Crazy cuckoo.
Cray boss.
We watched
Gen go.
the
I will
4th
try it.
Hotel Transylvania movie, and it was bad.
Okay. This has been a public service announcement for Slugfest Games.
like the other ones are fine, but I am a little sick
the other
of
what?
the Hotel Transylvania movies.
There's
They're
a
the
series? I've never
yeah.
even heard of this.
It's a series of Adam Sandler as Dracula, dad of vampire girl, hilarity ensues, etc.
That sounds dumb.
But I mean,
Okay.
it's fine, but like I'm kind of sick of Drac gaslighting his daughter every single movie
Rude,
and
yeah.
refusing to learn lessons.
All right. Well, Molly,
Uh-oh.
you're gonna get bitten by a wolf. His bite is
Yeah.
worse than his bark.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Ow.
Yay,
It's like I ran out
finally
of good
doing stuff.
cards.
Finally doing stuff.
Mead. I split the mead with Zariah.
I thought you might.
And then I take a bath in mine.
Ah, yes.
Good
Classic
bath.
mead bath.
I'm gonna.
Honey's good for the skin. What?
I'm gonna banish beverage on mine.
Whom.
Okay.
The wench thinks you should stop messing with your drinks.
If I keep moving it, you can't target it.
This is the MMO PvP version of play. You gotta click the card.
That resolves.
Jump it up and down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2.
That's right, you are.
Lol. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Mighty.
Angry.
Mighty's a good one.
Angry Wolfric.
Mm-hmm.
Kalen hits harder. Okay, what am I doing with this? I'm gonna look at this for a second.
Sounds like an unglued mechanic. You
Sorry,
can't
you're
touch
not
my
touching
monster
it.
creature. You can't deal it combat
If you
damage.
If you can't catch my monster, you can't lightning bolt it.
Wow.
Oh.
Just put it on an RC car and zip it away. Me.
I am going to keep these. Oh boy, is that right? Yeah, I'm gonna keep these and draw 4. I think I'm going through my deck too slowly. However,
Tiny asks, can you play a sometimes card and then later choose to negate your own sometimes card with your own I don't think so? I'm kind of sticking the extra words in. But
yes, you can. You could totally do that.
yes.
I mean, don't most of the time.
Yeah, the corner cases are, I spike this drink, and then the other player says, in response, I pass it to you, and then you go, I don't think so, my spike. Instead of the pass.
There's a clearly better play in that line, but yes. So part of the reason you'll notice that most of the I don't think so's in the game don't have anything extra on them, and that's this is part of the reason why, because we don't really want to construct situations like where you might care about that. Mm-hmm. Because if that were allowed, Sam would do it like every single game, so we'd catch it and play test pretty quick.
Yeah, I think the rider effects on I don't think so's, that if they exist, are usually this I don't think so is bulletproof.
Yeah.
Like 8 Piety Serena.
I don't think there are ones other than that, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. I think there are a couple of characters where if a certain condition is met, your I don't think so can't be negated. even with another. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to. I wonder what the EV of this is. I'm going to try this because even if the EV is bad, I'm still going to get Amber back from it. So I'm going to do the Chimera effect
Okay.
of Amber. Has a there's that, and I'm going to reveal 2 cards, 2 drinks. So
Number 1,
that is a
Osric's
drink.
Power Ale
That's lame.
and Dark Ale.
Right.
I mean,
we put promo cards in here, which is why I don't recognize all these cards immediately. Gain 2, lose 1, draw 3 from your character deck, discard 2. Wow.
I mean, it's still bad.
Man, on the one hand, I really don't want to give Molly cards, but on the other hand,
Yes, Psychotic Tiny Naomi mentioned Psychotic Pookie is also bulletproof. I don't think so. As well as Blue Supermodel Elf when he's got his eyes on you.
I'm giving this drink to Molly, and I'm shuffling the other one back.
Thanks. I hate it. One of these, 2 of those. Yeah, gain 2 alcohol, lose 1 fortitude. Draw 3 cards.
Draw 3, discard 2.
Discard 2.
Getting you closer to your reshuffle, which is the moment at which this game goes completely south.
I discard this one and that one.
Huzzah! This goes
Fantastic.
here. That was my.
I think this was one of the first Molly arts.
This is one of my all-time favorite RDI arts. Really, second only to this one I've got hanging up on my over my desk. This one, the sketch for this card is actually one of my all-time favorite RDI arts. Like Aaron found a way to like put so much motion in a pencil sketch that I was just like, oh my god, yes, do this, color it, put it on the card, ship it. So
no revisions. Just
pretty much no notes. Yes. I'm going to give more drinks.
Oh, you're rich.
It's going to be 1. Come on, T-Sim.
There we go.
There we go, T-Sim.
We got there.
2, 3. And then I am going to drink as follows. That thing.
It's not good.
I am going to attempt to ignore this with Scrappy bumping the winches.
We don't think so.
Yeah, because now we gave Molly more cards, which was a great effing idea.
It was the best idea.
Strong, powerful.
Best idea ever. Oops,
okay.
Here and go.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Not Pookie. Dang it! Bye, everybody.
Summoned.
I know. Discard all other mounts, and then each player, including myself. Bitey, does that hurt me? No, it's the other one.
Not yet.
Okay, so ow, I lose 1 fortitude from Pookie. Thanks, Pookie.
Good job, Pookie.
No, Pookie, mounts aren't food. I'm going to discard this card because Molly's deck actually costs gold a lot of the time.
Tiny's favorite art is Lucky plus Lizwick. So what Tiny is talking about is that card in Lucky's deck where she's showing the winning hand to Lizwick, and Lizwick is rubber jawing. And there was kind of an internal debate about that card and whether we wanted to go that cartoony. We decided to go with it, and I think it's really funny. But there was definite we don't want to go that cartoony debate within the company over that.
Yes. Okay, you guys seem to be evened up for the most part, and I haven't done anything directly to Kaelin in a while, so watch out, Flying Horseshoe, for 1.
All right. Well, You should pick on somebody your own size, like him.
I take 1, and then I'm going to. Well, no, you
Take
take 1,
3.
and then I'm going to finish resolving the stable, even though I won't get Brigitte. The first ante in each round of gambling comes from the inn rather than my stash. Thank you, Maggie. And then 3 to my face. Yep. My face!
Ooh, good job, Wolfric.
Ugh.
Hashtag value.
I order a drink for Zariah. I reveal a drink for myself. Drinking contest! Is anyone avoiding the event? That would only be me. So I am not, so let's drink. Yoink.
Tiny asks a rules question. You play a card that affects your own martini. Would that go to the discard pile and be drawn into your hand? So a rule that exists that we don't go into much detail in the rules because it very, very, very rarely matters is that only one card resolves at a time. Like playing something that affects a drink doesn't cause the drink to suddenly resolve, right? Anytime you play something, that thing resolves and then you can play more things, right? And that just happens all the time. So it means that, yeah, if you play something that affects a drink, you play it, it does its thing. You now have an edited drink sitting out there. The thing that edited it goes to your discard pile. And then and then more people can play more things if they want.
Yeah. And
then finally, when nobody has anything else to do, the original thing resolves. Basically, so although the rules documents don't talk too much about this, the stack basically works like Magic the Gathering. Mostly, there are some exceptions, but they we use a vaguer description in the Red Dragon Inn rulebook about, every card has, a chance to have responses and so forth, because if we, wrote out the entire Magic the Gathering style rules for the stack, then nobody would ever read it and their eyes would glaze over and they'd be like, this game is stupid, let's play something else.
I mean, shoot, Magic the Gathering doesn't even write out the entire rules for the Magic
Exactly.
Gathering stack in the stuff you can buy off the shelf at Target.
Exactly. so yeah. So
you won the drinking contest.
I'm finally out of gas. I get 5 booze a haul. So good job, me.
There you go, champ.
Yeah.
I take 5 booze a haul. Can I just keep
explaining
rules instead, and then this game card will never resolve?
That's not dependent on us.
I tied an onion to my belt. Which was the style at the
time. Art and science in here with the histories.
So art and science. So actually, so art and science is one of the original founders of Slugfest Games and Designers. So art and science, actually feel free to talk about. So I guess what I'm saying is you don't have to be nice here. If you want to say that you intended it to work some other way, you should actually say that, because that would be interesting both for us and for chat and everything else. Because I remember there being a couple of cases that you were like, there were a couple of cases where art and science basically conceded for rules consistency, but that he thought were like, it's not really how we wanted it to work.
Yeah.
But it was because it was a couple of specific cases and the rule worked for most of the cases, they decided it was okay for this. Anyway, art and science can hopefully give more details in the chat, because this is actually pretty interesting stuff. Turns out when you start with a jokey card game and then you bring a magic judge on board,
a level 4 magic
weird.
Judge. 5? 4.
Things get a little weird. Sorry, it's
that was my drinking contest, I believe.
Oh,
okay,
right.
Great.
Because Kaylin's been staring at this bitey. I've been staring at this bitey Wolfric and waiting for the action that bit.
Waiting for the shoe to drop.
Waiting for you thought the last pixie dust was bad. Here's hit everyone for 2.
Here's more. Suck it. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, okay. Art and Science says, yeah, I don't remember the details, but there were some cases where the storytelling was better the old way. Yeah, I will actually agree with him on that.
Yeah.
But there were so many cases where it was broke. Yeah, so before I came along, the way that the people in the company resolved every rules dispute was, well, how should the theme work? Now, here's the thing. We're all about theme here. We love the theme. We love the jokey stories, but that if you're for any of you who are budding game designers, like using just theme to try and figure out all of the way things should work in the rules leads you down a dark path. basically it leads you to a sorry? Oh, don't call you cute. Yes.
2 forward. +1.
Yeah. Oh, +1. Wait, you're going at me with that? Hashtag nerf Sam. Oh. I take 3 because Jen's a meanie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
there are a number of reports of players about fights breaking out over rules. So yeah, and look, there probably still are, right? I mean,
I still definitely get customer requests that are like, hey, so my game group got into a big argument about this.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, the rules are in a state where I can usually either reference my memory or sort of zero in on what should probably be the resolution and then look at the rules and then offer them the resolution.
We will also admit that, look, we keep a list. There's a Google document that we have of things that come up either in our games or from customer questions that we're like, I'm not actually 100% sure what the answer to that should be. So yeah, they're pretty rare at this point, but there are a couple of rules spots that are still kind of under discussion and like what should actually be the answer here. So
you
that's
don't
not healthy.
love to see it. Nope.
But it's not going to matter very much.
Oh, if only.
Oh, see, where was that?
Where was that? Just a few seconds ago.
Moments.
All right, turn over.
Okay, I need to get rid of this and this and this because getting people's gold is not going to help me right now.
Maggie looks so good.
Maggie?
Yeah.
Maggie, she's covered in treasure, but also has this sort of like bird look of like, what's going on? I got treasure. Yay.
The dwarven firewater was so strong it made Kaelin lose fortitude instead of gain health.
Yeah, you moved your wrong bit, Jen, but you're in the middle, so it doesn't much matter.
It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. I mean, you care, and you're not wrong, but I'm not going to fix it.
Yes.
Okay.
If Deirdre were here, it'd matter.
Yeah.
This is not this just didn't work out the way it was supposed to, like, at all.
Did that one negation like completely set you off kilter for
it totally
Chimera?
Changed the parody.
Yes.
So, like I had a now I gotta decide whether to just punch Kaelin out of spite. And say, you know what, Sam's winning again. F it. Instead, I'll be nice.
Certain definitions of nice.
All right, so this was supposed to be, if the parody goes right, then I gain 4 off of this. As it is,
you gain 2.
I'm gonna sober for 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to What am I? What?
Tanya Nanomi points out that a dwarven fire water is like 20 liters of alcohol to Kaylin. I'm just like, yeah, I just assume that she has the alcohol tolerance of a dwarf hamster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Gonna get some scrappy.
Kaylin, where does all the booze go? High
Whole leg.
metabolism.
It
I mean,
all goes to the
flying-
wings.
Flying
Yeah.
uses a lot of calories, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I need lots of sugar.
That's why hummingbirds are just constantly eating.
Her
fact,
pecs
give
must
me
be
another
like
right now,
rock
Or else I'll
solid.
die in the next 5 minutes.
Dear T-Sim, please allow me to pick up a drink. Sincerely, me. Okay, there's a drink, and there's a drink, and
I like to see it.
Good thing I gained some. I lost some alcohol content because I take it.
Woohoo.
2 and 1, and hooray!
I've got no shenanigans before I reveal the thing. Fortunately, Elendral is not here. Come on. And I think that's the last rival out of the pile. So
If you're wondering how she drinks and lives and other science facts, just tell yourself it's just a game. You should really just relax.
the satellite of love.
Nice.
All right. We're going to discard this.
You know
card.
what? I'm gonna turn
and
that.
that
I'm gonna
card.
turn that video clip into an NFT. Jen singing that lovely little Cool Your Jets song.
We're going to inconvenience Zariah before the Chimera is back online.
Let's see.
Watch out for those flying horseshoes.
I approve of this plan. I take 1. You get a thing.
Brock.
Oh no. Oh god.
Well, I know why Zariah delayed, so I guess Brock will attempt to go ahead and take out Galen. The most dire of chickens. By the way,
Brock.
chickens
All
are
right, well,
dinosaurs.
suck it, I guess.
Oh,
Give it
yay!
back.
I'm going to be... yay! Okay.
And then I die. Pork.
Yes.
While we're still in the process of resolving this thing,
Yes.
I also punch you twice.
Oh,
which is still not
yay!
enough.
Such violence. All right, so I take 6 more.
Wally gets hit back for 6 and still wins.
And still alive. You're not dead yet.
Oh, that's true.
All right. Drink, don't kill me. Oh, I buy you a drink.
Yeah, give me a drink.
Drink, don't kill me. I'm going to make it a 1 fortitude loss drink instead.
It's as though it came from an action card.
Yep.
Let's see. You can't. So we need to look that up.
Oh wait.
It might be that you actually can't. I think Tiny might be right on that.
Oh, that's terrible. You cannot hit by mounts. It's in her rules. But
yes. So I'm slightly more healthy.
So you're slightly more healthy. Okay, I'm going to.
I hate it.
Okay,
Thanks.
this is and then it's gonna be my turn, and then.
And you're like, do you spend your I don't think so on this?
Right. That is in fact the question. No, take it.
Woohoo!
1 fortitude.
Well, in that case, I am now also going to pay a gold to ignore it.
Right. Now we get rid of it.
Okay. Because I was fishing for the I don't think so. Either way, we lose 1 fortitude. There we go. We each get a gold.
Anyway, but, from Kaylin, yeah.
Yes. But me at a gap of 3 means you could potentially swing in. Versus a gap of 4. So.
So what I need to do then is I need to get rid of this.
Yeah.
I need to. Yeah, I don't think I have any outs here. So
Now we're it's part of the game where I flip over some cards.
Yeah, that would have helped.
Uh-huh.
punch you for 2.
Punch me for 2. I get punched for 2. Ow. 1, 2.
Uh-huh.
I order.
You
drink.
didn't play a single poof either.
Nope, I never drew a single
Oh, you
poof.
had the reverse of my deck.
I am going to attempt to ignore this drink.
You are successful.
Go.
All right. Let's see. Well, first I do this. I'm gonna almost finish the stable deck, maybe. All right. Bert the Donkey. Pick another player. They lose 1 fortitude. Players may reduce or ignore this fortitude loss as though it came from an action card. Wapap! What kick? Oh, it's lose 2 fortitude, by the way, because Sparkles is here.
Yeah.
I love Sparkles the Nightmare.
The one was enough. You got me on parody. You got me on that freaking rule. Thanks, Tiny. Thanks, Tiny, for reminding us of the rules.
Yay!
I win if that rule doesn't exist. I think I wrote that rule.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
pretty
probably
sure.
true. In fact, I'd put money on it. In fact, I would buy an NFT that represented that fact.
It would only appreciate.
Absolutely, there's high demand
Just save
for
Sam.
receipts representing the
apparently,
representation of Jeff writing rules good.
apparently everybody loves Sam. Apparently everybody loves Sam winning all the time. So thanks, Tiny.
So far, I've got a perfect record this year.
Whenever one of these days I'll draw a good hand and
Oh man.
mill through my deck like a person who's good at this game, and then I'll lose slower.
Pro tip: mill through your deck if you want to be good at this game.
Discard
Basically, one of the most important decisions in a game of RDI is the one that nobody pays much attention to, like what to discard at the beginning of your turn. For
and this
a lot
was
of players, it's they discard nothing, or maybe they discard 1 card. No, discard everything that doesn't say no, and maybe, and Sam and I argue about this, maybe keep an action.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
Um,
I've had Private Pixie time just squatting in my hand since the beginning of this game. Like, I never reached a point where I was like, you know what? Never mind. I want some Pixie time. This is going to be the turn.
Why not?
Yeah.
It just never seemed like it was going to get me out of anything. But
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I suppose that we spent a fair bit of the game just beating the snot out of Molly, so.
Yeah.
At the end.
Well, yes. Well, a fair bit of the game beating the snot out of Molly. It only started working at the end.
Yeah,
right.
Okay, fair.
Almost all of our actions were pointed at Molly. So
I would like to thank my mounts for not contributing to the Beat Up Molly Fund this game.
That was a good order of mounts, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Good hand. Drink deck definitely did not punish you as hard as it did
No.
me, and also that one time Jeff.
Surprise,
so
Chieftain.
the mounts came out in a really good order. Wolfric came out in a really
horrendous.
So bad. I was like, oh god, is that what this deck's about? Crap.
Wolfric was not.
Why do people like playing this character?
Wolfric was not a happy camper today.
No.
Well, every night's a little different.
Yeah. Questions, comments, concerns from the crowd.
Who has questions? We got a lot of the old regulars here, so thank you all. Thank you all for joining us.
Go hunt something up when the stream is over.
Last call for questions. And
have a little bit more than breadsticks for dinner.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry. But yes, Yes.
Doing.
It's time. It's time to go then. So,
Yeah, I
Have
think
a
so.
spoonful of peanut butter. That's going to be my
There you
evening.
go.
Wow.
Protein.
Just the one, because
Yeah.
I'm a small woodland creature.
Question: Who's the best character? Join us next
You
time.
are. Bam.
Any of y'all gonna play Pokemon? Which
The
Arceus
Arceus thing, maybe?
I'm gonna wait for reviews. I don't pre-order
Oh.
games anymore.
Art and Science, not a coward. Frank is their vote. Thank you.
Frank has always been Art and Science's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Frank's a lot of fun. He's got a lot of good art going for him too.
My favorite character
mean-
is Redacted.
Right, like my usual answer to this question is, I love all my children. Don't make me choose. Which is a bit more or less correct.
So the
Truthful.
thing is, I'm pretty sure Tiny is being a troll here.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Tiny has heard this
Oh, yeah.
conversation from us about 10 times.
Probs, yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Frank is my spirit alchemist. Yeah. Media reviews. I'm assuming that Hellcare is talking about Pokemon Arceus.
Pokemon.
And media reviews tend to always be good for Pokemon, so I'm waiting until my usual retinue of YouTuber reviewers gets around to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might. Lately, I've been playing Grim Valor and more Stardew Valley because my girlfriend was like, hey, there are all of these extra updates in the PC version of Stardew Valley. And I was like, crap, I've got to buy this again on PC. So then I did.
Neat.
Yep. Going on an island, having adventures.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right, then.
soon.
We're going to go eat.
All right. Bye. Oh, wait.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.